I'm surprised my voice isn't hoarse because I was cheering for my girl, okay? Throw them off the ledge. One thing for sure, she may be a crybaby, but she is the total package. Brains, beauty, and strength, okay? Hi, you guys. This is Rain Said That. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And welcome back. I missed you guys so much. And let's get into episode 10. Yuck is now his name. Yuck just gives me the ick. And honestly, like I said, he enjoys seeing Seon beg for attention, beg for affection. And he is just so calculated. If you go back to that hotel scene when they woke up in the morning and he was like, oh, who am I waking up next to? I'm just kidding. I can't see anything. Trying to basically humble her in a sense of trying to act like that she is not as pretty as, she is wearing with makeup. So I can definitely see right through Yuck in his intentions because Jangu would never, okay? Lover boy would never. Playboy would never, okay? Jangu is a player that has now caught feelings and now his heart is open. Now, this is a good position for Eugene, even though, he's claiming that he doesn't like Eugene, but I feel as though if Eugene had more time, she could definitely slide in for the steal for, him, if she can wear him down. If Eugene had like a chance to wear Jangu down because her personality and his personality does make a good match, I do see she would have been some type of competition. But, it's too late for that now. Mensul is still sulking, and now I'm starting to feel bad for Mensul. Like I said, at first it was fun for a little bit. It wasn't like hee ha ha ha. She already had got her karma back at the campfire, but the way Yuck is just doing her and treating her emotions is just sad. It's sad to see. It's disgusting, and I don't like that for Mensul. But I thought that she would figure it out by now, but she's still not seeing it because she's still on top of the emotional roller coaster. But later on through the episode, it's going to come to a screeching halt, which I'm actually glad that it is. And Seon was so pissed off when Eugene was talking about Jangu, and she was saying that they had a great time, they have good chemistry, and that is all true because Eugene is still trying to put herself in position as well, because it's never too late to steal somebody's man, especially if you're not paying attention to him, Seon, because you're so trapped into Yuck's energy. So she was so mad that she went to go see Heise. Did you see the way that Seon walked out that door? She was pissed off because she still has feeling for Jangu. They're having girl talk, Mensul is there and Jeon is there, and she's basically telling them how, Yucky was treating her in paradise. He was acting like he was such low energy, he was ignoring her, he was treating her poorly. But that's just how Yuck works. He's trying to test Seon to see how much she's going to put up with, how much she's willing to deal with for him. But Seon is a smart, confident woman, okay? And so he's not going to be able to, get her as easily as he got to Mensul. This is why he likes the challenge of Seon. This is why he's not so-called attracted to Mensul. But I feel as though he does have some type of attraction, or he just playing games with her because he can easily have Mensul if he wants to. Right? But he rather not. He has someone at his beck and call. He has someone that's willing to, baby him, follow up behind him, chase after him, but he doesn't want Mensul. Weird, right? Strange, right? So the difference between Jangu and Yucky is that Jangu was being honest at the campfire. Remember, he was telling everybody that he had interest, so he doesn't hide his intentions. I was mad about that because he did not say that he wanted Seon number one, but he was being honest. And you rather deal with someone that's being honest and transparent than dealing with Yuck. It's just a situation just looked back for Jeongsu. And honestly, at that time, Yuck and Jeongsu was very, very close as well. So sometimes other people' energies can cloak you. Because remember, I was just like, oh my God, you don't trust Jeongsu. And he's been with Yuck the whole time. You see what I mean? This is why they say birds of a feather flock together, because it's not really that, you guys are the same person. It's just that some people can hide behind you and some people can use your energy for themselves. Okay, your good vibes for themselves. So hopefully my girl Seon wakes up, to Yuck's true intentions. I feel that she will, because she is definitely self-aware, and she's also taking all the data and analyzing the situation before she makes her next move. Now, this was definitely my favorite part of this episode, because I love a good competition. I love to wrestle and fight as well. And I was not surprised by Yujin, because she's definitely underestimated. So I feel like that she had like this underestimated type of energy, but she was not going to be no match for crazy Halen. Okay. Halen is crazy. I told y'all that. She gives me like, if Hodong, tell her don't come to his job, Halen's going to be already there in the parking lot. So Minsul did not stand a chance against crazy girl Halen. And let me tell you who was getting on my last nerves. Hyson, because she was literally trying to tell my girl Seon to take it easy on her, and then she was trying to get that pity from her and then try to sneak attack my girl. Now, when my girl was in that three-way, I was literally telling her, look, Seon, I wanted her to literally Spartan push Hyjin off, and then she could have just tossed Aaron in the water. Like, Aaron was gonna be easy work. She could have just tossed her, but she should have just put all her strength and literally shook Hyson off the thing. But since Hyson is her friend, she didn't want to do her like that. But Hyson was willing to do my girl Seon like that. You see how she was trying to take pity on Hyson, and Hyson was using that to her advantage. So I was glad when Seon literally just kicked her out the water, kicked her towards the water, because you don't do that. I don't feel like Hyson is actually my girl's friend. I don't think that she really has my girl back for real, for real. And I already knew that Seon was going to, chunk Yujin, because she might try to pick Jeongsu, and you gotta go. Okay, you gotta go. And Halen, she just tossed that girl into the water. Like, Halen did not stand a chance. You was not gonna stand a chance with the heavyweight champ, my sister from another, Mr. Seon Lee. But did you guys see Yuck's face when he was watching Seon fight? And then he was getting like, he was giving her like licking his lips and stuff. It was very strange. And then when they had the guy talk, the guy was like, okay, who is Seon gonna pick? Who is Seon gonna pick? They was putting everything in the forefront. And Dirty Yuck tried to say that Jeongsu had a relationship, had something going on with Yujin. I can't believe he did that, but actually I can. You see, Yuck is just exposing himself every episode. I'm telling you guys. And Jeongsu was like, I don't even like Yujin. Like, pipe down. Like, you literally are trying to act like, literally trying to push this man out of the competition. It's crazy work. Like, y'all are not friends no more. Y'all were never friends, and this is definitely showing. But it's also showing that Theo is not even in the competition. Like, Theo has been living in Inferno. He has a permanent bedroom in Inferno. Like, he doesn't really have a chance. Now he's starting to realize that it was never him. It was never going to be the actor Theo. And this is why he wanted to sit down and have a talk with Seon, because he figured he never was a runner-up. You know how like someone is left delusional in their own world, and like having that sit down with all the guys literally popped his bubble. So he literally had to go to Seon because he knew it was true. He never was that guy. He never was it. He's never was it. He was just trying to be part of the movie show. Just like he's an actor, he was trying to be a starring, what is it? A starring role or whatever in the series. Now he just figured out that he just been background. He was an extra. I'm trying my best not to laugh, but it's true. He's just found out that he's an extra. He was never important. It was never going to be him. It was never going to be him. He was never going to be her Noah from The Notebook. He was just a strange, creepy guy, a strange fan, turned obsessed. And now he realizes it. And I'm glad that she finally told him, because I was telling y'all that Theo has never been in her heart. That's why when she was crying, I didn't even cry. That's how I know it's lying. That's how I know she wasn't really being honest, but she just didn't want to hurt his feelings. So, she knows that he's a sweet guy. Sometimes you just meet guys that are sweet, but don't mean that you're going to be my man, though. You still have to have some type of chemistry, some type of attraction. And I feel as though, like, they didn't really get enough time, because she's been, infatuated with Jangu, and then now Yuck actually stole Theo's spot. Yuck stole, Theo's spot, because it could have been between Theo and Jangu, but since, he got the snake in the background ready to attack him, remember when they were in Inferno and they were cooking, that's when he took Theo's spot. So he needs to be upset with dirty Yuck. Or he just needs to be upset with his bad acting skills, because he was telling Seon, you were like my first love. It sounded scripted as well, and I didn't feel it either. So she knows what she's doing. She's smart. My girl is smart. I have no worries about her anymore moving forward, because me and her are literally reading each other's mind. So Dirty Yuck is sitting down with Mensol. He really does not want to be there, because he already knows, she's trying to get clarity, and he really doesn't want to give it to her. But at this point he has to, because he has now told everybody in the Inferno that he is going to be pursuing Seon. See, he told Theo last episode. So when he was sitting down with Mensol the first time, he should have told her that he was going 100% on Seon. But no, he asked her to paradise. So then he's like, I have to be, thinking about my feelings and my moodiness. And now, Mensol, you're back to being a little sister. No, he told Seon that Mensol was on his mind to get Seon jealous. She has some type of competition, and that backfired on him. Because you had the opportunity in paradise with not only my sister from another mister, the girl that everybody wants, and you decided to play games. Did you guys see the way that he was looking at her when she was asking him, I'm trying to figure out, is it because you're tired or it's because you're not interested? And he was just looking at her with a smirk on his face, because he wants her to beg for him. He wants that power. That's it. So it's backfired on him, because how he was treating her, and she knows how he's treating her. He knows that he's being mean and he's being rude to her, and that she likes someone sweet and kind and tender, just like myself, but just like Jangu. So all his strategy, all his snakiness is biting him back. Because one thing about Seon is that she likes a tender, loving, caring guys who want someone that's being mean to them. I'm sorry, I don't know, maybe, Mensol does, she would deal with it, but a woman that knows her worth and is confident and she can have anybody that she chooses will not pick someone that treats them in that kind of manner. They're not going to choose someone that's going to emotionally abuse them when they feel like it. So this is why in the back of his head, he's feeling guilty. This is why he was talking to Jangu in that bed, was like, maybe, if I wasn't so tired, I could have treated her better. No, you wasn't tired. You were playing games, and now you're putting Jangu back in position. I told you guys on the other episode that he's going to play himself, and everything is going to according to plan and schedule, right on time for another paradise date, and for him to be left in the Inferno to be eating those tuna cans, okay, and them sweet potatoes and starve a couple days, because fasting brings enlightenment when you're hungry, and he's going to be looking back like, I should never did this, I should never done that. The only person that's not being their true selves is Yuck. He's a con artist, he's a scammer, he's an actor, and he is done for. So what do you guys think of this episode? Who do you guys think is going to pair the couple in the finale? Comment down below. You guys already know my pick, but my pick is Seon and Jeong-soo, that new guy in Hysan, Aaron and Hodong, and nobody else, because Taiwan is not on the list. He's literally stalking Jeong, holding her captive at this point.